In this issue of Fashion Classics, see how the sweater girl made a comeback in 1993. Meet the cover girl of the '93 season, McCord. And discover the secret talent behind your favorite perfume. See how Italy's Le Copain got cable ready for fall of '93. And see what was making news in the world of beauty. Meet 1993's designing women who made the sweater girls of the moment. It's a fashion flashback to 1993. Through the years, the sweater girl look has endured. During the 1950s, practically every starlet knew that a great sweater showed off an equally great body. In the 1970s, sweater dressing made a comeback, but more as a funky fashion statement. But the very first sweater girl was actually a mare, since the term sweater actually comes from the blankets they used to put on horses. In 1993, sweater dressing took over like never before. That fall, designers wanted to increase your knit worth by showing the look from head to toe. Jackets, long skirts, shawls, tunics, and pants were being layered, not just for warmth, but for chic style as well. Crochet caps to cashmere socks, it was easy to get hooked on head-to-toe knits that season. Designers were also saying knit one, purl two. The twin set look made sweater dressing twice as fun and stylish. But 1993's twin sets were not necessarily like your mother's. The look was either very long and lean or very body conscious. The twin set, the ultimate look for the true nitwit. Equally popular for fall 1993 was the new sweater dress in all its forms. If you weren't feeling particularly svelte, there were looser looks. But if it was curves you wanted, 1993 offered plenty of clingy versions, like this one from Versace. Pleats or vests also provided finishing touches. This winter's knits were destined to heat up those cold winter evenings. New sweater dresses. From day to night, non-stop knits made news. Cover girl McCord made a rapid rise in the fashion industry in 1993. Yet this down-to-earth beauty kept her head out of the clouds. Though she spent her days modeling with the jet set, this Kentucky woman always remembered her roots.
Kentucky, and it's not exactly that glamorous, but I think that was the best, because you come here and you take the opportunities you're given so strongly. I was the ugly duckling, my brother was the cute one, but no, I was a tomboy, just like probably a lot of the other models. I love coming from Louisville. The people are wonderful, and they're really proud of me, and that for me, as long as I don't take that for granted, I hopefully will keep a straight head on.
Catherine started to model at the ripe age of 13, but her career got a jump start at age 18 when she was chosen for Calvin Klein's ad campaign in Vanity Fair magazine. In 1993, at the age of 20, she found herself one of the hottest models on the runway.
You feel like you're on stage. It's theater. The lights are on, people are watching, you have to be completely attentive and conscious of the clothing. I like to touch the clothes, the right angles, turns, facial expressions really important because you're giving off the mood of what you're wearing, be it nighttime or casual or couture, whatever it is. So if you have a good feeling and if you just give it the right shape, which I'm not even that great at, but that's fine, that's what I like to do.
Catherine knew that thousands of beauties try to break into the modeling profession every year, and that those with the right personality have the winning edge.
I think personality is a great deal of it because you really, to get along with the clients and the photographers and the hair and makeup and to have that kind of rapport is really important because I don't think that they're going to want to work a second time with a girl who's not nice and not energetic and fun to be with. When you're on stage on the runway, you have 30 seconds to make your oomph. When you're shooting editorial magazines, you know, you get 10, 20 rolls of film. So, you know, one shot out of 20 rolls. It's easy. It's like you can't miss.
Because of a sporting accident in high school, Catherine was limited in the exercises she could do, but she's maintained her slim figure through a healthy lifestyle.
Very, very low fat and lots of calories, and because I really can't exercise, I just like to take nice 45-minute walks. I walk everywhere in the city, everywhere in Paris, because I think walking is just like really healthy. That's a slimming beauty secret from McCord.
But the hectic life of a model had its drawbacks, particularly in the social arena.
It's definitely difficult. I think it's important just to be young and see a lot of people and not to get too serious because, I mean, every day I'm traveling to a different place. I don't make my schedule. Someone's making it for me, so I can't exactly plan a romance into my life. It's hard enough keeping friends for that matter.
But throughout it all, Catherine kept herself focused on the important things in life.
It's really easy to become jaded so quickly. You get one great job, you have one great photographer, and all of a sudden you think you're so great. But it can end tomorrow. I mean, my career has definitely gone up and down, but I just try to keep a straight head on.
One of the faces of 1993, Catherine McCord. In Italy, wearing layers of cashmere and other fine knits is a way of life. Milan's Le Copain has made a strong mark on Italian design with easy, luxurious sweater dressing that's simple yet sophisticated. Mario Bandiera believes there is no such thing as a precise dictated style that women must abide by. And in 1993, his free and easy fall collection for Le Copain held true to his word.
Today, there is a great amount of freedom. There is deregulation, and it also exists in fashion. In my opinion, a woman must do as she pleases. She must invent and play with her wardrobe. One day she may dress for a hike in the mountains, one day in the easy weekend look, one day in the grungy look. It all depends on the day she has in front of her.
Taking color inspiration from nature, Le Copain's knits were drenched in wintry shades of ivory and stone.
If I had to choose one thing that I like most, I would say the winter sea look that we have, because I love the ocean.
Bandiera's beloved winter sea look was inky blue, worn monochromatically in thick Irish and Norwegian knits from head to toe. Timeless knitwear from 1993, Le Copain. fragrance companies try to send out a message in a perfume bottle, but one man helps them all create that message. For over 30 years, France's Pierre Dinan has designed many of the world's most distinctive and popular perfume bottles. With over 300 success stories, he blends his architectural training with his fascination with perfume.
The mystique is to have a beautiful fragrance, a beautiful scent in an attractive bottle. So the bottle has to be sensual, to be tactile. It's not only important to have a good design, to be attractive when you look at it, but to feel sensual. These three senses should be together: the fragrance, the smell, the look, and the touch. It's true that some people buy the fragrance the first time for the bottle. Some surveys prove that people buy the bottle the first time 80% for the design, but the second time they buy it for the fragrance. But the attraction of the design is very important.
Many of Dinan's creations have been for fashion designers. He feels that it is important to spend time with each of his clients so that he can truly capture their essence in a bottle. He studies their homes, their art, and their unique character.
You really have to capture the spirit, the personality of the fashion designer. I'm a translator. I'm translating the image of Yves Saint Laurent, of the image of Calvin Klein into a very small object, and this is very important.
Working out of his Parisian studio, Dinan takes up to 2 years to create each bottle. He carefully experiments with glass, plastics, and metals to make each bottle a lasting work of art.
The model are going to look exactly like real models. And so we make tests, we present it to the fashion designer, we make modification. Sometimes we do up to 200 different models for one which is going to be accepted, because it is so important that the model is perfect and we represent exactly what they want. This model after that will be produced by millions sometime, and it's not going to change for, why not, 30 years, 40 years, 50 years. So it's important that this model be to perfection.
Yet with all of his successes, Dinan still finds each new bottle a fresh challenge.
For the interest or the magic of each perfume, to bring something unusual, something new, which has never been done before.
The ancient spa located at Montecatini in northern Italy has always provided inspiration for the Princess Marcella Borghese cosmetics line. But while therapeutic ingredients are a part of the Borghese story, it was their color wardrobing philosophy that made news in 1993.
The concept behind Princess Marcella Borghese's color wardrobing is not about dictating colors to a woman, but about letting her show us her favorite lipstick shade. And we help to choose the blush, the eyeshadow, the other items that create a wardrobe that'll hang together. Show me your favorite lipstick. The way it works is a woman walks in and we ask her to show us her favorite lipstick shade, and every woman has a favorite lipstick that she carries with her. It's that safety lipstick that she feels comfortable with. We then show her her color options as far as what blushes would go best with that lipstick. We then show her how to apply the colors and give her tips that help her to apply the colors in a way that look most natural on her.
This is the Marcella Borghese base with the same color of your skin.
The first thing that has to happen with a makeover, of course, is choosing the perfect foundation. So we choose a foundation based on your skin tone so that we can closely match your skin and have the most natural look.
With eyebrows you can change the shape of the face, or you can change completely the style of the woman.
The second thing, of course, would then be to work on the eyes, because the eyes are certainly what show the passion of everyone, and everyone wants their eyes to look beautiful. The biggest mistake a woman makes is not blending enough. Any color can look beautiful on any woman if she likes that color, and of course it has to go with what she's wearing as far as clothing. We then go to the lips, and our makeup artist has told me a few secrets that lips need to be full and expressive. So if the lips are thin, he likes to make them a little bit fuller.
At Borghese, beauty is more than just skin deep. Since many ingredients come from the legendary Montecatini spa, Borghese met with great success in the early 90s when consumers became fascinated with the return to natural products.
The best thing about it is the fact that it's a little bit of the old world in the naturalness of the products and the way they make you feel, and also the new world and the technology and the results that they offer.
While many designers were dressing sweater girls in 1993, few could actually be called sweater girls themselves. In the world's fashion capitals, three outstanding designers practiced what they preached: Paris's Sonia Rykiel, Milan's Laura Biagiotti, and New York's Adrienne Vittadini. It was a sweater that turned Rykiel into a millionaire.
I don't know, it's by accident. I make one pullover, and that pullover makes all around the world, and I become, I don't know, the woman who make knit.
Since then, this accidental designer has built an empire based on her famous French knitwear. Although she now designs an entire line of accessories and has boutiques around the world, the simple knit pullover was still at the heart of her signature look in 1993.
Pullover is a modern way of life, because you can move with the pullover. You can be sophisticated, you can be curious, you can be perverse, you can be facile. It's only the way you wear the pullover, it's only the way you move with it, and the way you put some accessory on it. I love this. I love the sweater. I design for certain kind of women who are mixed with my daughter, my sister, my friend, me, my mother, my grandchildren, and all the women. We are in the same area. We have the same spirit. We are talk about the same thing. We take care about what happened in the world, about in a social way, in a politic way. Then I put everything of that in my clothes. I am like a writer, you know. I write a book since 20 years, and each season I add a chapter to that book, and that is it's fashion for me.
Italy's Queen of Cashmere actually lives in a castle. Laura Biagiotti has been Milan's reigning sweater girl for over 20 years and is known for her passion for feminine, preferably white knitwear. In 1993, she created a new line called Cashmere Express for the woman who wanted to enjoy the mystery and sensuality of cashmere at reasonable prices.
Cashmere is, I am studying since long time, and I discovered that it is a pleasure for yourself. Because from far, first of all, you don't see that it's very expensive. From far can be even some other wool. Any wool can be like this, white wool, and that's it. But as you start at a certain moment to wear for yourself, it's like a vice, it's like a drug, you cannot stop it anymore. And it's a good vice, because if it costs a lot of money, I think you can use it for a long time. And so a sweater of cashmere can stay with you 10 years, 15 years, maybe all the life. The other technical thing why it's so loved from people generally is that the warm, that the atmosphere of warm that let's say give to you is the more similar to the human being. So that is maybe the little secret, the special secret of cashmere.
In New York, where comfortable sportswear was the preferred look, Adrienne Vittadini made her mark as 93's sweater girl of the city. Her use of bright colors, innovative patterns, and sexy silhouettes made her the head of a conglomerate that reportedly brought in over $150 million a year in 1993.
Whatever you must buy knits this year. If you can only have one thing, it should be a wonderful, long, slinky sweater set. But I think the new proportion one should get, which is the knee length. And then I also love knits as accessory pieces. I think it's fun it's so much more modern to accessorize with knits opposed to accessorize with gold jewelry. It looks very heavy and matronly all of a sudden. It looks dated. But to put a wonderful knit sweater around your shoulder, it just looks very casual at the same time. It looks dramatic. You can put it around your hips. You'd be surprised if you have a little out of a hip or a little chubby. It's a wonderful way of camouflaging it. It just looks really relaxed. Very often when I'm in something very self-conscious and I feel, oh, maybe I'm too revealing, I'll just throw another sweater around my hips and it looks really wonderful. It creates a very modern aura. It just looks very nonchalant, eclectic, and it looks modern. And plus, you hide your little body folds. We all have it, God knows. So it's fun.
1993's Designing Women, creating the new generation of sweater girls. Do you remember the must-buy accessory of the fall '93 season? The knitted skull cap. From tight jerseys to loose crochets, the skull cap was the hottest way to top off 1993's head-to-toe knits. The Sweater Girls of 1993 from Fashion Classics.